Alright, I'm about to give up on this craptacular camera and taking pictures. I started to get a new phone. I'm just sitting here watching my tarantula crawl around. I hate this time of year. I don't know about anybody else does. It's Christmas time. Next week is Christmas. So, this time of year is so busy. Especially when I have sales. I have a lot of crystal sales. It gets so absurd. Even though I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like selling my crystals. I love selling my crystals. But sometimes it gets a little too busy. I don't know if anybody ever feels that way. When you have a job that you get to work from at home, but even when people don't understand, they think it's easy working from home. It's not. Okay, some YouTubers, they complain, but I swear to God, some of them don't understand what it's like. Now, there are real content creators, don't get me wrong. I'm not busting on content creators or anything. Actually, it's probably more like TikTokers, because they have like a couple second videos, unless they're one of those people that go live 24/7. But when you have to sit there and edit videos, like the true crime channels and like certain channels, you know, they put a lot of work into it and doing case studies. But yeah, some people, they do a lot of work, and then some people just are lazy about how they do things. I suck at editing, and I admit that in every single video of mine. So I keep it real 100%. Like, and I still gotta get my laptop fixed again, because I had 3 laptops now, and with the dog that I have, because I have a red-nosed pit bull, and she has a really, really good habit of, when I'm not paying attention, like jumping on my bed, and the way her fat butt jumps on everything and how heavy she is, I'm surprised she can even jump. But as heavy as she is, she breaks everything. Like, same with my iguana. My iguana breaks everything, too. They all just break my stuff. It's whatever, though. Let's see where the stat is today. Yep, I like to film my animals and just chit-chat about a bunch of bullshit. I feel like starting a podcast. Everybody does podcasts, but they talk about serious stuff or controversial things. You know what? Where's the real people out that just talk about everyday bullshit? Unless I don't see where those channels are, because I don't really go on YouTube all like that. Just sometimes. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to post my videos. Oh, there's Pretty Boy. I'm sitting there complaining today because it's winter time. And I don't know if you ladies out there have this issue, but I swear to God, women's clothes suck. They make such cheap, thin clothing for us. I know we want to look good for our men. Or we want to look good going out with the girls. Or shopping. Or just whatever. Just bullshitting around. But Jesus Christ, they couldn't give us clothes that's thicker. Like, we don't want to sit here and wear jeans all the goddamn time. Like, we want to wear thick, comfortable sweatpants. And they wonder why we buy guy clothes or take our men's clothes. Because their hoodies are thicker. Their pants are thicker. Their sweatshirts are bigger and thicker. Everything's thicker on men. Why? They get to stay warm. They have more body fat, muscle fat than a lot of us women. Yeah, there are beautiful, curvy women out there. But they get cold too, damn it. Right, let's start. Say hi. Say, look at me, I'm a pretty boy. And then there's our pretty boys. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. He's probably like, what the hell's wrong with her today? I'm seriously that bored. I've been busy throughout some of the part of the day, but I am kind of bored now. My animals are acting weird today. We're actually supposed to get snow. And that stupid glare does not help from Lestat's cage. But maybe if I could back it up a little bit. Possibly. I don't know. Here. Let's see if I turn the light on. Oh, there we go. They're in their water dish. That's what I was trying to show you. But the glare from Lestat's lamp right into Lucifer's. I have to change his bowl like 7 to 8 times a day. No joke, because that's what he does all day. He puts dirt in it halfway, and then he just sits there. I don't know if he likes drinking dirty water, or I'm just really anal, because a lot of these animals obviously come from the wild. They don't get clean dishes and stuff all the time, you know. It's not like someone's out there in the jungle changing water dishes for these guys. They drink from leaves and creeks and rivers and streams, and, you know, not everything's the cleanest, especially in the forest, the jungle, and everything else. But look at my lazy fat gecko. Hi, buddy. See? Now, I come from the top. Okay, people will sit there and controversial. Don't go from the top, don't go from the top, don't go from the top. Because they're gonna think they're scared of you. Hi, baby. You can train your animal. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing. The only reason I don't have an open door on his cage right this second is because the way the setup of the room is, and this is only temporary. If people know what's going on with my situation, why I live in my mom's house, I have to take care of her. She has dementia. She has had heart attacks, her carotid artery. She had to get surgery. So I had to rush here and move in with my mom because my siblings are just straight up, I'm going to say it, they're assholes. They're assholes. They didn't want to help take care of my mother. My mother's about 7 years old. I'm 35. I take care of her. But I am actually getting a house down the street from her come March. This is the end of December. So I will be moving soon, but I'm going to get a house right down the street from her. But when I'm not here, there'll be other people taking care of her. But I really don't want to stay here anymore because of my stepfather that she's remarrying in January. Me and him don't get along, and he's a jerk, and I'm not dealing with it. But the reason why I have to stay here, even though she's married, is he's neglectful. He don't take care of her. She falls. He's like, oh, I thought she fell, but doesn't come up and help her or anything. The only reason why I'm still here by is just can't stand him anymore. So I put a tracking device on her phone. I set up all kinds of security. So now that that's all set up, we're leaving, right, Avery? Oh, sweetie sleepies. Do you want me to turn your lamp off, boo-boo? Huh? You into guys no nights? I even made sure to accommodate a big cage in this room just for her. Like, people don't understand. Like, I made sure this iguana had a big cage. I had someone drop off iguanas at my back door. Like, I swear to God, there's a lady down the street that used to rescue reptiles. If you haven't seen my other videos, but this lady used to live down the street. She used to rescue reptiles, and I think she stopped doing it. But I don't think everyone knew that, because when I first moved in here, I had a bunch of animals dropped off at my door. Besides the one my friend sends me from her and her husband doing what they do. But, yeah, someone kept dropping animals off at my freaking back door, like the side door where I take pictures of the sunset and snow and everything. And I've had a couple of reptiles and stuff dropped off at the door. So, on that note, I've obviously taken them in and raised them up. The one iguana I had to sell because Avery's very territorial. Very territorial freaking iguana. So I was like, okay. And I got that one came first. And I already had her for 2 years. And then Lily got dropped off at the back door, which was a green iguana. And this room's too small because the green iguana obviously is going to get as big as the red iguana. So I couldn't just get rid of her. She's a special baby. Aren't you? Hi, beautiful. I'm a beautiful baby. Hi. Always pissed off, too. Always pissed off. And yes, females. Some females do have dew flaps, but they're a little different than the males. As you see, her scales do not go the whole way up her head. The males have the scales that go, like the little scales that go the whole way up their head. Oops. She don't have that. Right, babe? Nah, they, unfortunately, I didn't want to do it. They probed her. They probed it. It was female. And I felt really bad when they did it because I really wasn't sure. Because her features are weird on her. I really thought it was a male. Like, at first I really thought she was going to be a male. Apparently she's female according to the goddamn vet. So I don't know what the hell. No, I don't have any normal animals anyway. So it doesn't surprise me none. A lot of the tarantulas are starting to come out. I reset this one's cage. And they're coming out a lot more because obviously I had the cork bark going across and it was just a hollow one. But I took that one out and I redid a cage and I put a front opening one because I wasn't sure if they were okay or not. I haven't seen them in a while. So they started coming out more since I changed it. Of course, obviously I disrupted their home. And unfortunately, I disrupted their home too. Because winter, the Texas tan that I haven't seen it forever. But the other Texas tan I have is downstairs. Now, I didn't see them forever, and I was worried about a few of the spiders. And I know they could burrow for months. I know. But, unfortunately, I ain't one of those anal moms. Like, after a while, it was a little too much because the winter was hiding. It was 4 months. Yeah, it's about 4 months. I haven't really seen winter. If you go back in a lot of the videos, you will not see the spider at all in a lot of the videos. And I was really starting to get worried. But right there they are. They're fine. They're chilling. They got a cricket too. They got a cricket there in the corner. So, but they're fine. And like that one, I hadn't seen that one. Oh God, Rose was hiding for about 2 or 3 months also. Raven's over there. I took the molt out, so that's actually Raven's whole body up in the web. I didn't want to ruin the GBB's webbing. I checked on Moonbin. Moonbin's doing good. A lot of these guys just like to hide. But I'm one of those people, after a while, like, you never know. So, after 4 or 5 months, I do check on my animals. Like, it gets to a point where it could be a little stressful. Like, if you're someone like me, you have ADHD problems and you have certain anxiety issues, you want to make sure your animal's okay. But I didn't really, like, tear their whole house apart, except for that one, because that one was like way at the bottom and I couldn't see them, and their cage was dirty anyways. There's a bunch of dead crickets anywhere. As you see, after a while, like, I'll change the dirt in the cage. Like this one, I just redid the whole cage. Evie, my flying gecko, I redid all the cages again. Like, I'll take the whole bedding out, clean all the plants out, all clean, spray everything down. Like, I'm OCD. The only problem is with tarantulas, as soon as you clean their cages, trust and believe, certain species will just poop all over the glass. Just be used to that with tarantulas, or you get tarantulas. That is just nothing freaking new with these guys. Grandma Stola's out. Oh, there they are. Did they mold? I think my Mexican red knee pushed. Yeah, I think they molted. Oh, they molted. Okay, so they just molted. Before, the last time I showed you the molt, it was from the Grandma Stola, so don't get mixed up. Because I know their settings kind of look the same. And if you look at the angle, there's not much of a difference, except for Sushi's cage is a little bit wider out because Sushi's a little bit bigger. But the Grandma Stola is getting a new upgrade. They're going to be going into 5-10 gallon. A lot of these guys are about to go into 5-10 gallon cages because they're getting really big. But last time, it was the Grandma Stola. They molted the last time. And now I see the red knee just molted. So I gotta take that out then. Hi, baby. Hi, Ming Ming. Ming Ming's waking up for the night. So you see it's starting to... Well, you can't tell. The cameras these days, I swear. Outside, it's starting to get dark out. So Ming Ming knows. She knows when to wake up. Hi, pretty girl. Got nothing to say? It's funny, lately she's been sleeping at her water dish, and it looks like she's just praying to, like, a water shrine or something. She's been real funny about it. But yeah, lately the animals they're coming out and everything. There's Peaches. I think Peaches is getting ready to molt. I've noticed with the boreal tarantulas, they'll make a web close to the webbing, to the glass, or the cork bark. It don't matter either or. But they'll sit there and they'll do that, and then eventually they'll turn over and lay in their little bottom of their webs and just mold out. So these guys go on the terrestrials. They like to go underground. They like to build webbing, like through here or down here where it's safe. They'll either block it or they don't block it. Some the Mexican species, like the Mexican red knee, my fire leg, the Grandma Stola is not, but the Grandma Stola, like certain species I've noticed, they don't block or cover it like Lotus, like my bird eaters. They will go down in their den and they will cover the front and the back to molt. The zebra striped knees, the Costa Rica striped knees, they cover everything up. Certain species are different. Some will cover up their dens, some do not, which I find is actually pretty interesting. And some of them, like here, I'll move this for a second. Coconut here, my curly hair tarantula, just likes to pray to the water gods. They're always at their water dishes, like Lucifer over there. Lucifer, though, is a Baja gray bird eater. and of course Lotus, Sapphire, and a couple of them that I have, and Peony and stuff. They're all pink salmon bird eaters, and then I have the black bird eater, which is also known as the Thailand black. That got moved to my son's room. I told him he has to be responsible with that one because those. Luckily, he's a teenager now. My son is a teenager, and my 15-year-old has him. So I told him that he needs to be careful with it. So unfortunately, I got married at a young age. Stupid idea because now I'm divorced. But anyways, that's neither here or there. But the point is, my 15-year-old has certain species in his room, and I told him he has to be careful. Only I can feed it. If it needs water, clean, anything, I'll do it. It can look cool in his room. He can praise, his friends can praise him, like, you have cool spiders, dude, they're venomous, they're semi-venomous, or whatever. It's a boy thing. I know how guys are. It's whatever. But anyways, I let him have that one, and he has that one in his room. He has a couple curly hairs. He has some of my pink toes. My kids have been stealing the spiders, unfortunately. So, yeah. Because, I don't show this whole house. This house is actually a lot bigger than what anybody thinks. A lot of times I turn off the camera or I pause it going through certain rooms just because I don't want anyone to see my kids' rooms. And that's because I'm not comfortable with showing my kids on the internet, even though they are teenagers. But that is my choice as a parent. Because I have 3 boys. And there's my Mexican whitey. It was over there. But Ming Ming lately has been trying to get out of the cage again. And the more she pushes up and stuff and tries to get out, that's why there's an owl statue there. The more she tries to push up and get out, the more I'm worried about her knocking this one off. Or she knocks the lamp around, and I don't want that lamp too close to the enclosure. Tarantulas like it semi-warm, but not freaking hot warm. If you have tarantulas, make sure you keep them at mild temperatures. Like this room, I have thermometers everywhere. Right now, this room is sitting at 78 degrees. 78 degrees in this room. I have a ceiling fan on at all times, or if it gets too hot, I will turn on the unit over there, and that's that. But soon the lights are going to come out. Soon the timers will start going off. So soon a lot of these guys will start popping out. It's funny because the corn snakes will be out soon. Lestat will go to bed, and the corn snakes will come out. So I'm actually going to go do some stuff real quick, and then when the lights go off, I'll show you what Aries and Saturn have been up to lately, because those two are funny little corn snakes. They're so bad. They are trying so hard to get out of their enclosures, and I think it's freaking hilarious. These cages I actually like, even though it's a top cage but slides, and there's locks on this, but it's also front opening too. So this enclosure is really, really cool. This is actually by Thrive. This is one of Thrive's new tanks. And then it also has a really cool feeding lid. That way I can just, like, if they're up here in front, messing around, they're trying to get it. You know how some snakes are. They like to come right at you once they know what's up. So there's this opening right here, because I'll put the dish in. But the problem is, Aries sees that the dish, because they have a special color dish. They see me put that flat dish down. I swear, they're fast learners. They already know what's coming. So they like to come darting out because they hide right in here. I don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. Too little still. So I put the dish in through here, and then I open this top, and I put the mouse down there. So it's really cool. And this one's really neat, like I said, because it has this. So you can either slide this, because this comes off the whole way. You can pull that out the whole way. Or like I said, you can open it from the front here. So I actually like these cages. So I actually recommend the Thrive tanks. They're only starter tanks for baby reptiles, or you can use it for tarantulas too if you want. I'm thinking about getting some of these from upgrading a lot of the tarantulas. So, but that cage isn't, like I said, I'll probably use that for one of the bird eaters, because bird eaters get really big. So after Aries here gets big, because I'm moving in like 2 months anyways. So the time I move, Aries will be upgraded to a lot bigger cage, because it will be bigger. So once I move to the new house and I get the bigger enclosure set up, I will actually probably put one of the bird eaters in here, which I think will look really, really neat. Because everyone's getting new cages, they're getting new upgrades. Probably actually get a lot of those cages. Like, I mean, I'm probably have a whole shelf of them. And a lot of the big tarantulas are gonna go into cages like that. I only paid $20 for this cage. Of course, that was Christmas sale. It's normally like 40. I think it was $40. It was between 35 and $40. I can't honestly remember because I got it on a sale. It was like almost like a Black Friday sale for $20. But I know it's no more than $40, I believe. So yeah, I got that on Chewy. I got that through Chewy and stuff, and I actually got free shipping. But I don't know if that was because it being holiday sales or because I did buy other items. So it might have been because how much I paid for other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some things real quick. I gotta take care of my dog. Time for medication, and then when the lights turn off, I'll show you how all the new spiders are doing, and hopefully a lot of them will come out. So I will see you guys soon.